We're delighted here at Beth Yeshurun to have a special guest with us. Her name is Livia Link-Raviv, and she is the new Consul General for the State of Israel to the Southwest United States. She's responsible for the five-state region of Arkansas, Louisiana, New Mexico, Oklahoma, and Texas. And she comes here with a lot of terrific credentials. She got her Bachelor's of Law at Hebrew University and a master's degree in conflict resolution, and is also a member of the Israeli Bar Association and is a mediator. Can't think of any better credentials to be a representative for the State of Israel. And so she's here just beginning her stint here as the Consul General for the State of Israel, and I want everyone here to welcome her with a good Texas welcome.
Thank you so much. Really emotional after this beautiful service, so thank you for that. And after this big introduction, my work here is done, so good night, and no, I'm joking. Really, Shabbat Shalom and Moadim L'Simcha. I would like to thank both Rabbi Morgan and Rabbi Strauss, who could not be here today. It is a true honor to be invited to speak to you tonight. For those of you who don't know me yet, I recognize some faces, so that's a good sign. My name is Livia Link-Raviv. I'm the new Consul General here in the Israeli Consulate to the Southwest. I arrived about a month and a half ago to Houston with my husband Itai, hi Itai, and our three children, Ariel, Yuval, and Avishag. The timing of our move could not be sweeter as we settled into New Year in our new home here. We are so looking forward to getting to know you and to be a part of this thriving Jewish community. I was born in Romania and immigrated with my family when I was a baby to Israel out of Zionistic motives. For the past 20 years, I chose to serve my country as a diplomat in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, where I have dedicated my career to advocating for Israel and improving the ties between the Jewish state and the world. But wait, there's more. I chose Houston as a posting, knowing the importance of this consulate and the people it serves and represents. Since its creation, Israel has come to persistently rely on the American diaspora in times of need. Now, I believe it has to be a two-way street. The diaspora, you, the co-equal inheritors of our shared homeland, can and should rely on us as well. Your opinions, your views, and yes, sometimes criticism are important, are valued, and most critically, are being heard. Just as you care and pray for Israel, so do we care and value you. We celebrate your successes, and we stand with you during time of crisis, as we are one people. It is lovely timing to have the opportunity to speak to you during the holiday of Sukkot. This is a celebration of unity and also pluralism, as we literally bring together the four species, Arba Minim, for the ritual we all know so well. As is made clear in our religious liturgy, the Almighty values pluralism and the diversity of His creation, as well in His wisdom, the power of these differences being gathered together. Likewise, His people Israel, in all our beautiful differences, can only achieve our greatest potential when we come together. This ideal has been part and parcel of the Zionist ethos since its inception. The State of Israel has strived to be homeland to all Jews, regardless of background, appearance, and the way they choose to worship or not. And in my role as Consul General, I would work to the best of my ability to build bridges of understanding between the diaspora and Israel. Another aspect of this holiday that I find timely is that this is a season where Jews are to celebrate our bounty in times of fragility. We are called upon to enjoy a feast under fragile structure where we must feel the rain, should it choose to fall, and that our sukkahs should be able to be overcome by strong wind. By breaking our daily routine and entering into a special, temporary, fragile structure, we forsake our earthly belongings and make space, make room to what matters the most. Despite being pulled from the comfort of our homes, we actually find all that is essential in the sukkah: the communing with our friends, family, and Creator. It is an opportunity to continue the work of tshuva that we started on Yom Kippur in the great outdoors. The mitzvah of Hachnasat Orchim, welcoming guests, is given special importance during Sukkot. Traditionally, we welcome friends, family, and community into our sukkah, and we visit others. Unfortunately, during this time of pandemic and physical distancing, gathering together in person in the sukkah can be tricky. So as we continue to persist against the surge of COVID-19 for yet another high holiday season, we are reminded that these unstable and difficult times, we must take the opportunity to draw into our families and enjoy the gifts we have been given, just as we do during Sukkot. Sukkot is a uniquely universal holiday. Unlike other feast days, Sukkot was a time that required 70 bulls to be sacrificed at the temple. This is an extraordinary number compared to one required for Rosh Hashanah and for Yom Kippur. Throughout the ages, our Jewish sages have ascribed the meaning of this number to the 70 Gentile nations of the world. And so, Sukkot has been interpreted as a special holiday that also interacts and takes into mind the welfare of non-Jews and the world at large. It is a great reminder that as we continue the work of repairing the earth, Tikkun Olam, we must join arms with our neighbors. Truly, as we continue to weather the storm of these difficult times of uncertainty, we must all join together to overcome. I'm proud to say that Israel has worked to that end, and we have seen these efforts bear fruits. Just a few days ago, we celebrated the year anniversary of the Abraham Accords, the peace agreements struck with the United Arab Emirates and Bahrain. The Abraham Accords prove that the peace is possible in our lifetime. Together, in just a short amount of time, we have shown just how much we can accomplish, and we created a blueprint we hope will lead to further normalization agreements and peace and prosperity with states throughout the region, enlarging the peace circle. So during this season of joy, Zman Simchateinu, as we come together to celebrate with our families and communities, I pray that we all remember to celebrate our bounty in times of fragility, that Jews of all backgrounds come together as one people and one family to achieve our greatest potential. From my family to yours, we wish you Chag Sameach, Happy Sukkot. May it be a season of joy, and know that you always have an open invitation to the consulate. I look forward to getting to know each other in the next years. Thank you very much.